Hey guys, and I'm wanting to bring you guys along in my journey of working on this channel again, and I honestly have been having a hard time trying to figure out what projects I want to do next, or what things to be sharing on this channel. And so I am just gonna share all the things that I'm doing that are creative journeys for me, or projects that I'm working on. And the first project I'm going to be doing is just cleaning and reorganizing my art studio. And so let's get going on that, and then I'll share the other goals and ideas that I have that I want to do for this channel in future videos with you. Let's go. Hello, I was thinking that maybe it was a good time to reintroduce myself, since it's been a long time since I last made a video, and also I was thinking it would be a good idea to introduce myself a little more, because I never really did that in my other vlogs. I would just comment on the events of the video rather than kind of who I was and what my dreams were. My name is Laura Jean Goodmanson, and I am a mother of 6 beautiful children, and my husband is Trent Goodmanson. He's also an artist, and so we have the amazing privilege of being both very dedicated to creativity in general. And we built our house ourselves. Well, we remodeled it. We didn't build the whole thing ourselves. This art room, in fact, used to be a garage. Our previous owners of the house turned it into part of the house. And then we jumped in and thought that's the most perfect room for an art studio. Initially, it was my husband's art studio. And then eventually I had the urge to be more creative. I've drawn my whole life, never identified as an artist though. I just drew for entertainment. I was an 80s child, a 90s teen, and a 2000 graduate. And so I've had all the eras, but none of which had much technology as entertainment as now. Children have access nowadays. And so to have fun, my sisters and I would draw paper dolls, and I would watch my brother play Mario, and then when I was bored, I would make little still frames on paper of little video games. Those were so fun. So anyway, I've been creative my whole life, and I never really identified as an artist. Even while I watched my husband do art, I would I accidentally let it make me feel intimidated, and so I definitely didn't identify as an artist until years later, when I found myself accidentally expertly telling him what to do in his paintings, and I realized that I wasn't giving him like a critique. I was giving him an opinion, and that's when I realized that I needed to express myself through art. That also lined up to the point in my life where I had some very hard anxiety to deal with, and art was the only time where I felt like everything was not going to fall apart. And so I leaned into my art, and that was in 2018. Oh wait, there was another time where I was doing a lot of art. That was back in the blog days, when blogging was king, and it was the ultimate social media where you could follow someone and connect with them and comment on their posts. It was great. Oh, here comes the reveal. Ta-da! It's always nice to have a clean space. Anyway, so creativity has I have slowly come to realize how much creativity is such an essential part of my life. During this week, I was trying to find ways to get my mind organized, and once I cleaned up, I still didn't know what I wanted to do with my time, but I decided to sign up for the local farmers market. And then all of a sudden it all clicked, and I knew exactly what I needed to do. I knew what pieces I needed to finish up so that I had things in my booth. And that's what's going on here, is I finally had a direction. Once I had kind of a deadline or a thing in the future waiting for me a booth waiting for me to fill it up. And that's always been a nice motivation for me, is filling up a booth with stuff, which has always been really, really fun. The backstory of this long break that I took is because I had a baby, my 6th child. It was a little bit of a surprise. We waited 8 years, not unintentionally. We weren't trying to not have any kids during that time. We were just going on as normal, and we had a baby in March, and I took a break, and then accidentally signed up for some shows last year, and it worked out because the baby was young enough to just hang out, but the older she got, the harder the shows became, and I knew that I needed to take a break. And so I'm back from the break, and look at all the fun stuff that I'm making, and I'm excited to share. And I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and yeah, I'll be back hopefully weekly to do more.